All right, hey guys, welcome back to the Beats to Go podcast. My name's Tony,
And I'm Danny.
and I'm here. We have a special guest
Yo,
today.
I'm gonna mess with the board real quick.
No, don't touch it.
Why not? What does
Don't
this
touch
button
it.
do?
No, don't
What does
don't
this
don't,
button
don't
do?
touch
I wanna
it. Dude, I told you not to touch that thing.
Why? What did
It played the
what
intro,
did
you
it-
idiot.
Hey,
Okay, we
at,
have
least,
a
at least we got it out of the way, and we're back. Okay,
We
there you
didn't
go.
get to present our special guest before
Well,
the
we get to
intro.
present him now. That's the best part.
You know, we could edit this out, or this could just be our intro.
Let's just keep it. Let's just keep it in. Let's keep it in.
Okay, cool. All right, so anyways, we have a special guest today, and it is Ismael Calderon.
Present yourself, boy.
Hey, my name is Ishmael or Ismael in the Latin community. Yes.
In the Pentecostal community
Yes.
as well.
He is our first guest. Let's
Yes.
go.
Well, official guest.
Official
We had
guest.
Matthew, I think.
We have
but-
Matthew guest, but
Yeah, he doesn't count.
Hey,
so
quick question. What's up with your hair? You have this little horn coming out on the side.
I do.
this boy,
It's my hair goes crazy.
this boy got cow licks for days. That's what this is going on.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
It's the headphones.
It's the headphones.
No, but welcome to our podcast, dude. How does it
Yeah,
feel?
How does it feel being in the presence of us?
Oh, I feel honored. I'll be honest.
Okay, don't say that.
Oh,
Yeah.
it feels awesome
He-
to know that I'm gonna be part of this big project.
You know, he knew.
It's just one day, bro.
He he knew that he was gonna be the first guest before we even started the podcast.
What?
Remember? Did I ever tell you? We
No.
were at Texas Roadhouse whenever the big gig happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the big tip and everything. And then I told him, hey bro, we're gonna be starting this thing called a podcast. He was like, oh, that's a bet. And I was like, you know what? You should be our first guest.
That's cool.
And look where we're at now, boys.
Well, there you go. That was
So
an awkward moment where we all
It's
just stared at each other. So Ismael, kind of introduce yourself. Like, what do you do?
My name is Ishmael. I'm 21 years old. Recently, turned 21. I'm a student in college. Yeah, legal. I go to college.
What
but,
college?
HBU.
Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, okay, bless you.
Get your leave.
But I don't really have a job, but I do work mostly just playing music, and that's what I like.
Yeah, so he's
He does
we
what I do.
actually we're musicians together, or as
all
you say, we're
musicians.
part of a band.
Yes.
Yeah, we're part of a band.
I
Yeah.
guess. Oh well, yeah, we all play together
Technically, we're a part
with
of a band.
with
yeah.
Carson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Shout out
that's
to
true.
Carson Smith.
So so you what church do you oh wait, can we say that? No, let's not do it. That's fine.
It's a big church. That has.
No, it's okay. We'll just cut it. Because there was a pause right there. We'll just cut that off.
Yeah, we cut it out.
It'll come back in. But anyway, so how did we meet? How did we meet?
I
Do you remember?
haven't. I
What,
was
Danny?
little.
You said you remember. How
I
y'all met,
remember
right?
how I met him,
Yes.
and it was at our music school. It was like an open
Oh, yeah,
house
yeah.
type of day. It was rather, I don't remember if it was an
Oh,
open house
yeah.
It
or
was
the first day, or the it was the first day. And
Uh-huh.
you
Who invited you there?
you did.
Did I invite you there?
I believe yes, you
He-
did.
he-
You
yeah,
invited
you
me.
invited
Really?
you invited
Oh
him,
snap!
and you're like, bro, this guy super funny. You're gonna love him. He's really cool. He's dope and everything. I'm just like, okay, cool. Like now I'm used to you, and now like me and you were friends. We're close. We're
Yeah.
awesome, but you off the bat in your normal state is a very intimidating type of person because he just came cracking all these jokes, just roasting
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
and saying, and I'm just like, what just walked in the room? Like, and that's like the one thing I remember from meeting you. You're just like, what's up, my guy? What's up, my guy? What's up, my guy? And it was like, okay, this guy is out here
Yeah.
saying jokes.
Yeah, I learned to kind of tone it down when I meet new people and ease them into who I am because it takes a while for them to get used to me.
Yeah.
But once they're used to it, it seems normal to them, just like it seems normal to y'all.
Yeah.
My parents always say that I'm crazy, but it's okay.
I think every parent says that. To be honest.
Yeah.
Now I met you. Well, I've said this before, so I guess I can say it. But I've met you at Lakewood before.
Yeah.
That was the first time I met you, and it
Yes.
was I don't know how old I was. I think it was like 15 or 14 or something. and
Cute.
y'all were rehearsing a song. Y'all were rehearsing Dios de Amor by Danilo Montero.
Yes.
Yes, I remember that. And I helped out on drums because like everybody was running late or whatever, and so we were practicing, and you were on the guitar, and you had the meanest face ever. I was so
Yeah.
scared of you, dude, because you would look at me like I always felt insecure. I was like, "Am I playing it wrong? Oh, I'm probably playing it wrong." And you like look
I-
at me, but like it's your normal
Are
face.
you talking about the face he makes when he plays?
Yes.
Yes. For those that don't know, whenever this fool plays, he like concentrates on what he's playing and
Yeah.
like he focuses all on that. And that's most
He
musicians.
looks like he's pooping.
Yeah, that's that's most musicians though. Whenever they play, they have
Yeah.
their playing face. Like me, I look stupid. I just have my mouth open, like trying to think. But he looks like serious. Like he's like serious.
Yeah.
So is that really the first time you
Yeah,
saw?
that's when I met him. I was playing drums, you were playing guitar, and who else was there? I don't even remember who else was there. Like all I remember from that day is you, and I was so scared of you back then.
Honestly, when I play with someone new, I try to act like I don't like them, so they do better, and they end up actually doing better. And
Yeah,
you
I
did
guess.
good,
I
so
guess.
it's okay.
I don't remember the first time I played with you though.
Wasn't it at West Texas?
West Texas.
It was West Texas. Oh,
It was West Texas.
But
Yeah,
it's okay because
Was it that? Because I thought I played with you back in our music school, like once or twice maybe.
maybe, but like
Maybe,
no,
but like
Yeah.
a first official, I know it was West Texas though.
Yeah.
yeah.
It didn't count 'cause
That was
we-
that was
yeah.
an interesting.
Wait. Oh snap! You're right, cause you're right. He was in the music school, and we were playing in the music school. You played with us in West Texas after the music
Yeah.
school. Yeah, that's
That's
true.
because that's what I was thinking. Like,
Now I
I'm,
get it. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I played with him like in a devotional or something beforehand.
Yeah, in those
One day.
one day
Yeah.
devotionals.
That was cool.
Oh,
It was that one day.
it was that one
devotional.
day. Remember?
The one with that one song.
Oh,
with
well,
the-
we
that
had
everyone played all the
Kevin,
time?
we had everybody.
Yeah, we had everybody.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
that one
Mhm.
where we played a certain song and our
Hey.
teacher got mad.
I tried looking for the remix of that song. You sent it to me. I still couldn't find it.
Bro, I'm
Just-
gonna
I'm
send
gonna
it
send
to
it right now.
I'm send it right now.
I
Like,
did tell you that new version is
Yeah, you told
Facebook
me.
10 years.
Me
to now, bro.
levantaré
Mira.
de hombre a hombre.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a new version that's it's alright. It's pretty. It's better than the original because the original was like all rock, skillet looking.
Yeah, it was.
Like
So is it not rockish?
it's
It-
still
no,
it's
it's
still,
still
rockish, but like the drummer and bass player like know what they're doing now.
Yeah, they got they got some good licks and good lines.
Yeah, they got
That's
good
cool.
line,
That's
and
cool.
the guitar player is like
Good.
good.
It's the same, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. That's cool. But that's funny. No, it's been a nice. How many years has it been now that we've known each other? I think like
Okay, you're 50. How old are you right now?
me.
Yes, are you 20? 19?
I am so glad you think I'm 20. I'm about to turn 19.
Bro, people think
Okay.
we're older.
This is the
than
first
we
time I say
really
this in the
are.
podcast, though. By the way.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
you're 19. I'm 21. You met when we were 15, so that's 4 years ago.
For those that don't know,
So
That's
we
true.
got about 4 or 5 years of knowing each other.
That's true.
how long you met him? Like, did you know him a year or something before you met me? Or was it a
was maybe
re-
like
No.
it was
relatively-
like
it was
about
like a
half
couple
year or
months?
something like that.
Cause I had joined Cancion. No, I had joined the band like a semester after Cancion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
So it
on
was
the
like
second semester.
relatively newish.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
when I joined Cancion, y'all were on y'all's second semester.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you were a
right,
semester
correct?
Yeah.
behind us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then yeah, I know
That's
you.
true.
I've known you like relatively, like around the
Like
same
4
time, like a
years,
couple months.
maybe.
Like you were a couple months behind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you really just send me the song?
Yeah.
I just got a message.
You said send it, and like
Yeah. I
before I,
didn't mean
forget,
now, but I
because I
guess.
know after the podcast, I'm definitely going to
No,
forget.
dude. You know, I forget. I forget to text back. I forget to.
You really do.
I always.
I would send you like a text, and I get an answer back like 8 hours. That's why I have to call you for everything nowadays.
I typically answer
'cause
my
y-
text
yeah,
like at night.
Yeah, you
because that's
answer
when
all
I-
your texts at night. You see like all the Snapchats and stuff I
Yeah.
send you late at night, and I'm over here like, cause I'm on the go, so I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
get it, and I'm waiting on a response. I'm like, let me just call this fool like right now.
That's
Get it over
true.
with.
If you call me, I'll answer
yeah,
right away. like,
yeah, when it's calling, yeah.
if I'm not busy, of course.
you
but-
texting, you answer though.
For me, texting is usually what I use for like business and work.
Really?
So like after
Oh
8,
really?
I don't answer texts usually,
Uh huh.
but I do check the texts before I go to sleep. So if it's something like actual,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
yesterday, that's why I answered y'all like relatively later than everyone else answered back towards like
Oh,
group
for
chats
the
and things like that.
yeah for the.
But I'm always on Snapchat though.
Oh, that's gonna be fun, by the way. What we were texting about?
Mm.
We're playing for a men's breakfast event that's coming up pretty
That's
soon.
gonna be really.
That's
fun.
gonna be really fun.
We're about to hit up all them gospel songs or
Yeah, dude.
whatever. And if you're a musician, like it doesn't matter like if you're Christian or not. If you're a musician and
Did
you
you
play
see-
gospel music, it's so dope.
Did you see my message?
Which
the
one?
picture that I had sent. It was a screenshot of Carson.
Yeah,
Carson's,
yeah. We're gonna do
moving
that.
forward
Yeah.
after Reckless
Oh.
Love.
Y'all told me y'all did that before, and to me, I didn't even hear y'all do it, but it sounds awesome doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We just stay on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really sick.
And
Mm.
non-musicians have no idea what we just
Yeah.
said.
non-musicians have
I'm
no
sorry.
idea.
But a lot of the actually no, because we have a wide variety of listeners. I found out the other day, because at first it's all our friends and everything. Most of our friends are musicians and stuff like that, but a big chunk of them like aren't. They're like
Yeah.
normal people and stuff. So a lot of them, th- context clues.
Yes.
They got it.
I speak differently around people like us, like musicians, than I
Versus-
do with people that
dude,
don't play.
I've
Really?
seen
Yes.
yes, because like he like talks like respectfully to like.
You respect people.
No,
like-
I
like he
don't.
cares about like when it's like other people, you're like, oh yes, like
Oh,
let
well,
me-
but
let me-
that's
let
like,
me-
but most of his friends are musicians, so
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why
yeah, yeah.
he talks
Yes.
like that.
oh
so
okay, that's what
openly.
you meant. That's what you meant. Like
Yeah.
you're talking about like in general. I'm like, yeah,
No,
this
no,
fool
no.
like talking to strangers is just like it's just like, oh hi, let me help you there.
See, I have
or
to put a
something.
good first impression. That's the only thing I care about. Afterwards, it's all game.
It's
It's all game.
Yeah.
Whatever
I
happens,
did.
happens.
oh man,
The other day, we had this cool meeting where they brought all the leaders here into the loft, and we kind of started praying for a bunch of things for the church and everything, and we had this moment where we went into the sanctuary and we all got to pray for each seat in yeah, and that's a lot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was really cool,
Oh,
and the
that's
reason why, well, there's many reasons why one would
Okay.
do that, but one of the pastors had mentioned that the founder, the wife of the pastor that founded this church, apparently she's been doing that her whole life. Like she's been walking every street, every row, praying for each seat and everything, and apparently, I think once a month, she gets in her car and just starts going around 610 loop here in Houston and just
What?
starts praying for the city.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
That-
good. For
When I heard about that, I was like, "Oh snap! Like
Aw.
you spending gas on this?"
Yeah. Ooh.
And 610, bro. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I've never. I guess there's some parts of such a big church that you never notice until later. You know what I mean?
Oh man, Isma. Okay, so tell us your story about like being a musician, dude. Like
Oh.
how'd you get your start? Like
Wow.
how'd you learn? Take us back. Take us like back.
So
Take
I
a look.
was
We
3
wanna-
years old.
Okay, not too back, bro.
No,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just
Good
kidding.
guy.
No, go
so
for it.
I
Go
was
for it.
3 years old. One of my uncles, he plays acoustic, and he would lead worship in our group, groups that we would have during the week at houses, like for our church.
Oh,
And I saw him play guitar, and I liked it a lot. And for some reason, I somehow convinced my parents to buy me a guitar. And it wasn't even a real one. It was like those Walmart fake guitars.
yeah.
It had 6 strings and everything, so it kind of
Bro.
looked
That's not-
legit.
Yeah.
So, during these meetings and group sessions, I would sit in front of my uncle, like literally in front of him during these worship songs, and I would like mimic what he was doing. And when my parents saw that what I was doing, and my uncle saw it too, he's the one that told my parents, "You need to buy him a real guitar." And so when I turned 4 for my birthday, that's when they bought me my first acoustic guitar.
That's really cool.
And from there, I kept on learning by myself. And I never really got any official like education theory wise or anything like that until Cancion, which is when I was in 11th and 12th grade.
Oh, really?
Yeah, everything I learned was like by myself, figuring things out.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been doing. When I came here to Lakewood, I was 9 years old. And I auditioned for the kids choir first.
Yeah.
But after a year or two, I saw that the band didn't have an electric guitar player. They only had, it was only keys, drums, and bass, and
Oh,
all of
wow.
them were like older than my dad. So I was like, oh, and that looked awkward
Yeah.
because it was a kid service. Everyone was like old, except for the kids on stage dancing to the songs. So I told my parents, hey, I'm audition for this. So I went to the drummer, and the drummer was the husband of the woman that was in charge of the kids choreography and all that.
Hmm.
And I told him, hey, I play guitar. Would you mind me sitting in a rehearsal or something? They're like, yeah, sure, come on in. And so I don't know if they took me seriously or not, but when I came in, I had a multi-effects pedal board.
The
I had my
the boss pedal.
yeah.
I remember that.
Like the
I-
OG.
ME80. I think it was the ME80. Yeah. That's
I had my Strat. I had a Marshall amp. I set it up, and the people were looking at me like, "What the heck is going on?" Because I got there. So rehearsal was like at 7 or something. I got there at 6, so that I could set everything up and get everything ready.
Mhm.
And they come in all late and everything, and they're looking at me. They're ready, already playing, and they're like freaking out. So when rehearsal actually starts, they see that I was not playing around. Ever since I was little, for me, music, I always took everything seriously.
yeah.
That's a fact. You do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You come a long way, bro.
I know.
yeah. So
You actually know how to play now.
I didn't even
Shut up.
so I didn't even end up auditioning. They literally told me to that's
Just
next
play,
Sunday.
uh-huh.
Are you
to play.
serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to go through any audition process, through any of that.
Yeah. That's cool.
They just told me to
Bro,
come along.
I didn't know you didn't have to, because I remember when I auditioned, like I played with you guys, like I did like a bunch of stuff, and I still had to audition,
Yeah.
for the group, which according to you is still one of the funniest auditions that we
Yeah.
had.
Did you hear? I think we mentioned in the podcast, right?
Did we?
I think so. I
think-
don't know.
did
Yeah, we did, right?
We did. Yeah.
You're just cracking up over there.
he's like,
Yeah.
I
remembers,
remember.
he remembers.
Okay, so I remember sitting in auditions, and let's say there's people that are very musically inclined, like my
Yeah,
boy
yeah.
Daniel right here. But there were some people that, let's just say, I don't even know what to say about it, but I couldn't take it seriously.
Yeah.
So if you know me, if something happens that looks bad or to everyone else or is bad, my way to deal with it is laughter. I laugh.
Yeah,
immediately.
Yeah.
I don't take it
You have that
seriously.
kind of sense
That's
of
true.
humor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
something bad happens, like I once saw a kid fall during Christmas, and the person fell down hard. Let me tell you that much. Like the door had already closed, and I still heard the slap. And when I turned around, and I immediately started laughing, and I had to walk away fast.
You're
Well,
so mad.
so I was sitting in these auditions,
Yeah.
and there was other people that would be there for the audition, like listening through it. They're the ones making the decision. I didn't even have to be inside. I just like to
You were
be
just, you were
inside.
just there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Just being
oh,
like, I like you.
nah,
like
yeah,
you.
I was like
You're
looking
okay.
at like what new talent was gonna come in. And I was like, that's
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but when these people would come up and sing or play something that sounded maybe good to them, but not to me.
You're trying to be so polite.
Yes, oh my lord, I would bust out laughing, and I would be kicked out of the rooms.
Oh, of course.
Oh my
man.
god, knowing you, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, I feel so insecure if that
Exactly.
happened.
That's why
Yeah.
you gotta kick him out. Because I would imagine like
Yeah.
you've worked hard for this moment. You're trying. This is gonna be your step in. You're gonna be doing all this.
And then
you're trying
Barney
your
over
best.
there is cracking up on you, bro.
Why is the guy in the shirts laughing at me? Like that'll be hilarious. Oh man, I'm so glad then that I didn't have you. Like, but then again, like because I knew you guys in the audition, I felt pretty comfortable
Yeah.
with what was going on and everything. So I was chilling. But then you got the interview and stuff. I'm like, okay, so I guess I gotta start
Yeah,
taking
yeah.
things seriously a little bit.
Did I tell you what he
But I
said in his interview?
It was in
Oh
the,
wait.
it was in the podcast.
Oh, we just said that. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So, what are you studying at HBU right now?
Business finance.
Business finance.
Yes.
Why?
Wait, but you're coming to U of H, right?
Yes. That's where I'm gonna go finish my studies.
Business.
I
switching.
wanna go to the business school at U of H because it's the best, and that's what I've been advised by mentors that I have.
Yeah. No, I
So,
yeah, I
What,
agree.
what made you choose business?
So I know a lot of people that are not as fortunate as others are with money, and they don't know how to use money. So what I
A
wanted
lot
to
of it
do,
is handling money.
Yeah,
yes, they don't know how to handle it or
Yeah.
save it.
Yeah.
So
they just have like
my
cash in their
my
pockets and
my,
stuff.
my way, what I want to do is I want to teach people who aren't as fortunate as others how to save and invest their money so they could have savings and
Mm.
they could live comfortable.
Yeah, yeah.
Dope.
And people who do have money, I want to show them how to make more money with the money they already have.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to make even more when you already have
Yeah,
more.
yeah,
I've
yeah,
noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot harder when you're starting from zero.
Yeah. Oh,
know?
for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
You gotta. But then again, everybody starts from somewhere.
Yeah.
So you gotta do your thing. But that's cool, dude. I didn't know it was because of that.
Yeah.
I'm learning new things about you today.
Yeah, and so the point I want to get to is I want to do that, but I don't want that to be my main focus.
Yeah, yeah,
I want to keep on the music
Yeah.
yeah.
because
You
It's
can't
little-
just let that go.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
I had a rough, I guess, process figuring out what I wanted to major in whenever I was in high school.
I'm still there.
You're already in college.
oh man,
I'm in college and I'm an undeclared and I'm still there. Just
No, but yeah, like
my advisor was like, "So what do you want to do?" I was like, "I don't know."
take music theory.
I just want to take a music class
Yes,
I am. It's a fun
Actually, I've
class.
never taken a music class there
at
because
HBU.
They're alright.
yeah,
They're alright.
because all the people I've seen are either extremely good, like classically
Yeah,
trained,
classically trained.
okay.
Yeah.
or extremely bad. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna be like the middle, and I'm not gonna know who to hang with. So I'm like, I'll just go with business.
I joined because I wanted a music class, and then I joined theory, and it's been pretty fun. I've been learning a couple things, so
Yeah.
I like it. Plus, I like music theory as in general, so I just been having that as an elective.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say? So I like cut you off.
I'll completely honest with you. I don't remember.
We were talking about is to figure it, you. It took you a while to figure
Oh
out.
yeah. No, yeah, it took me a while. I was when was this? Well, yeah, I'd say it was like senior year or junior year. But I was deciding whether I should major in something that had to do with music or music production, because that's what I'm involved a lot with now, even now, or engineering. Engineering was an option that I had ever since like freshman year, I think, and because there was like these classes that I would take during high school that were about engineering, kind of introduced you to all of that, and but it was a long process of me thinking and praying and figuring out that I'm actually able to do both at the same time. You know, I didn't really think about it much like that, but I've always been the type where it's like if I'm gonna do something, I want to do it all the way, and if I don't, then I just rather not do it. But I don't know. You know, there's things that change during time. You know.
Yeah, that's what I'm still trying to figure out. As in, like, if like what other things I could be good for and stuff. Like I've been really good at numbers and everything, so I've been looking at finance and other stuff. But I'm trying to dip my toe in a lot of things before I go full on in the waters. You know what I means?
Not really.
I want to understand what you mean.
Yeah, me too. But
Like
I
I'm trying
kind
different
of
things
do.
out, and I'm like learning about certain things, just so if I choose something, I'm not gonna be like, oh, what the heck? Why'd I choose this? Like, bullshit.
So
Yeah,
basically,
yeah.
what you're saying is you have a sample platter,
There you go.
and
There
you're
you go.
sampling everything
There you go.
before
I'm-
you choose what you want your main
I'm getting
dish.
I'm
to
getting
be.
the free samples. Yeah, there you go.
Bro, okay, we went shopping for Super Bowl for the Super Bowl party. We went shopping with the leaders, right?
Yeah.
And wait, you were there? No, you weren't. Yeah, you were.
No, I wasn't.
You weren't. Oh, it was Matthew. Never mind. It was Matthew.
Yeah.
I remember. And we went to Walmart. No. We went to Sam's Club.
Yeah.
To go pick up all the food, like for the burgers and everything.
Uh-huh.
And you know Sam's, they got samples all over the store.
That's a
Yes.
big fact.
All of us were literally rolling around the entire place, just looking for new samples and samples and samples. And it's like we'd all try them from different places. We'd grab like 2 for someone else or whatever, and then we'd go back because it's a new set of people or whatever.
Oh, that's smart.
Bro,
You could get a home meal by
we
the
gotta
end.
do that.
Oh my god, no! But it was so good. It was funny.
I do that, but I do that
Awkward
at
silence.
Costco because my parents bought a Costco card.
Yeah. I have,
I
So,
haven't been
at
to Costco in
too.
a minute.
I
I went there,
love
like,
Costco
once a
so
while.
My parents
much.
actually just texted me. They're at Costco right now.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
that's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
My mom's at Costco right now. she was asking me.
Oh, I
if
thought that
wanted
was a
some
joke.
food. No. Yeah.
I was
She's
like,
at
what?
Costco. She literally texted me like maybe 10 minutes ago. She was all like, if I wanted this food that I like from there. It's like this weird shrimp thing, but it's awesome.
Have you ever been to Central Market right here?
No,
Dude,
It's actually really
I gotta
good.
take you.
Yeah.
really.
It's
Yeah.
like a giant HEB.
That's
Yeah.
good.
But it has like a food too.
Yeah, it has like a restaurant.
like
inside,
restaurant
yeah.
right in. It's like not a typical restaurant like Starbucks. How HEB has Starbucks.
It's
or
like a
whatever.
hipster
Yes.
type restaurant.
It's like a I know. What you mean.
Hipster. I would say like modern. Like
I'll say hipster. It looks like you walk in there and you're in Portland, Oregon. You know.
really, that's
Yeah,
the
'cause-
first place that comes to your head.
Yeah,
Okay.
because that's where all the hipsters hang out, dude. Shout out to Portland.
Oh, okay.
Are we doing that? Okay. Cool.
I guess.
I guess.
No, but it's really good, and they have like sandwiches that are like bigger than my face.
Oh,
I remember one time the first time I went there was with two of our buddies, Erin and Everett.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's hard to
Oh,
say.
you went there with them?
Yeah, I went there with
You
them.
jerk! Y'all didn't invite me.
You were busy or something. We did invite you, just
or
didn't wanna go.
something.
No, but point is, it was my first time going, and I was like, he was like, oh, Aaron was like, oh, bro, they have like good sandwiches and stuff. It'd be
Yeah.
super cool. And I'm like, okay, cool. So we go in there and I ordered it's like gigantic sandwiches or whatever.
Yeah.
And so we got them and we're walking around the store like, okay, we got to get some drinks. And we're gonna be like, oh, let's just get like some water bottles. But we found out it was cheaper to get that gallon of lemonade. You know,
Oh,
that
and
little
share
thing.
between
Yeah,
y'all?
yeah. No,
oh no, each
for each of us.
Oh my.
So we both
God.
got one, and we're like, you know what? We should probably get some chips or something. So we got a big bag of veggie chips. So just think about like 3 Hispanic dudes just like walking with their big old sandwiches and big old things, and then we're like, oh, let's go eat outside. So we go eat, and we're over here talking like, you know, ¿Qué onda, vato?" like all this and stuff. And right next to us is just a bunch of like pretentious people that they even brought their own like mat for the table, and they're like sipping their
okay.
wine, like, okay, no, like they look like they come from the woodlands or something, like, and they just kept looking at it because
if you're not from Houston, you have no
Yeah,
idea
yeah,
what
yeah.
the Woodlands is.
Yeah.
But that's funny.
it's like Beverly Hills of this place
of Houston.
of Houston. No, but and they were just like, you know, they were just holding their little wine cups and looking at us like, because they're like trying to be like, oh, like, ooh, we're sipping our wine, like they're like smelling it and stuff, and we're over here like, so bro,
Licking our
and
fingers.
now we're like, so bro, have you listened to just one band, bro? You know,
Sipping straight from the gallon.
I know, and you know us, like you know, it's like in our friend group, we're super loud, like we
We're
start laughing.
shameless.
Yeah.
We're literally shameless.
So just think about like 3 loud dudes like sitting, and everybody's just like staring at us, like, what the heck is going on? And
Yeah.
especially like with the 3 of us in the room.
I can imagine that with Everett.
Yeah,
very well.
that's what I was
Yeah.
saying. He was an interesting. I love Everett. He's cool. Shout out to Everett.
Yeah, shout out to Everett.
We gotta get him on here.
He's not gonna say anything.
Yeah.
You know how
Yeah,
quiet
that
he
guy
is.
is so quiet, and when he talks, it's the most random things I've ever heard.
It is.
He's quiet, but he's loud. He's cool. I love
Yeah,
him. He's
yeah.
awesome. We
Yeah,
miss you,
that's
dude.
Yes.
Oh man. All right, what else can we ask you? So, bro, how does it feel like coming from seeing us like a lot to? I mean, actually, no, you do see us a lot.
Well, now I do.
Yeah, now
Yeah,
you do.
now
But
you
there's
do.
a point. There's a
with
there's,
CR.
yeah,
Nah,
there's a
yeah.
point where
That's true.
where you didn't really see us for a minute there.
Yeah, it might be like 6 months in between every time I would see y'all. or
Yeah,
something
it
like
would it would be like something like that. But now because
Yeah.
we're starting to play more often and see each other.
Well, I see other people that we play with at other churches that I play in the
Yeah,
mornings.
yeah, I know that.
I
yeah.
see Tony.
Yeah,
every
you
single
invited
Sunday.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you
yeah, you
invited
see
me to that
Tony.
one church on Sundays.
Yeah, I see Tony every single morning.
Yeah.
I've been to that church.
every
Like I
Sunday
played there
morning.
like what, twice or something.
I think you played us twice. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, a
you
couple
played
times.
twice.
And both
Ah.
just Philly.
I remember that one service where we helped out one of our, or I guess our church had helped out one of the churches there that was trying to open up, and it was during the worship service, and the guy he went up to pray, the pastor went up to pray, and I pull out my cooler from my truck.
This
and
guy
I
had
put
a
it-
cooler with him that he brought from his truck, filled with ice, water bottles, and he was passing out.
I was passing out water bottles
Oh
in the
my.
middle of worship. It was hot. I think it was hot that day or something.
It's because they had every single light that was able to be fit up
Yeah.
there on. It was crazy.
I can
Yeah, I
just
remember
just
that.
imagine you passing out the water
We were
bottles
just
while
and
it's
you
trying
put your gum in the cooler as well.
Oh yeah, I had a big like 32 pack of gum. and I put it in the cooler. It actually got like cold and icy, and
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
amazing. Not gonna lie.
Didn't
I
didn't,
didn't think it actually worked. I'm gonna try that now.
didn't you guys play PUBG one time? Like-
No,
No,
No.
I don't think so.
no, we played it. We played it in the restroom.
No, what I would do, yeah, we would have quote unquote band meetings.
Band meetings in the restroom.
Where it was Tony, it was this other guy, and I, and all we would do is play PUBG, like for a straight maybe 30 minutes, and then we'd go to hear the rest of the message.
Well,
But what I would do when I was still played here,
that was a
is
while back though.
I would watch The Office while playing while playing.
Why would you?
Service.
Oh my god.
That was back when I was barely getting onto it.
Oh, you were a teenager back then.
Yeah, I still played here. I was maybe like 16, 17 years old.
Oh shoot.
And I would be like watching The Office while playing like a worship song or something.
Bro,
Yeah.
I love The Office. Tony, you gotta get on The Office.
I'm
dude.
not too into it.
You
I
gotta
watched
get
the
on-
first couple
You're about
episodes.
to,
I was,
you're about to get a lot of hate with that comment you just said right there.
okay. You know what?
Oh man, gotta pray over you, bro.
You know, I told you I'm not a big fan of like super mainstream stuff.
The thing was, it wasn't that mainstream,
Yeah, it was like
Yeah, it
and that was when I
When
started
everybody
like-
was telling
it
me,
like
yeah.
it recently got mainstream.
Oh, I
Yeah,
guess.
But you should still watch it, dude. You're gonna have a fun time. Just like take like a week.
Nah. I've been watching this show called Travelers.
Where are you going?
Haha.
Ah, hilarious.
Can we cut this out?
Please.
Get your.
No.
So what's the show about?
Oh, you really want to know? I didn't think you'd
No.
actually ask.
No,
Yeah,
I was just
I'm
trying to
kinda
make
curious,
conversation.
dude.
Have you guys seen the Fire documentary or whatever?
A documentary.
Shut up.
A documentary.
The standard started coming out. But you know the one I'm talking about, right?
No, no clue.
The one about the music festival that like bombed real hard.
Oh yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was I think a bunch of like models and a bunch of celebrities like were advertising it and stuff.
That's crazy.
Oh,
And then they got
Fire
canceled.
with a Y.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the Y.
I know
Yeah,
exactly
yeah,
what
yeah,
you're
yeah.
talking about now. Okay, yeah.
The
guy
guy
went
Fire with an
bankrupt.
I.
Yeah, because you said I didn't know what you were talking about until you said that.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
about that. That was something. But isn't that? I'm pretty sure that's illegal, isn't it? I don't know. They're making a huge debate about it.
They did like some law case and everything. I didn't watch it, but I saw a lot of people like posting about it.
Yeah.
So maybe I should watch it. There's still like a bunch of like Netflix shows and stuff that like everybody's telling me to get on. Like, I mean, we barely saw Bird Box the other day.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we put that on podcast too. That's funny.
Oh yeah, did we?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what we haven't put on this episode of the podcast?
Don't
Yeah.
say it. Don't say it.
So we were playing the Xbox the other
Oh
day,
my
right?
god.
Oh no! Oh,
The fourth episode. we put the.
every single episode. The
I know,
Xbox
the
has
Xbox
been
has to be
I know
mentioned.
The Xbox has been mentioned.
They're gonna have to sponsor us.
So we
Not a sponsor.
So
Nope, not
before we finish, we just we came back. Well, we didn't come back, but this past weekend we saw the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
What you guys think? What are some opinions? I thought it was
It was expected for me.
expected,
I don't know. They really got me once the SpongeBob part came in.
but they
in the
didn't
halftime
finish
show.
it, bro.
They didn't finish it. It
finish
went
it.
to sicko mode or whatever.
I
whatever
know.
it's
I
called.
was like, man, I wanted to hear sweet victory.
Yeah, sweet victory. That's what it's called.
Yeah, I know. And then Adam Levine started becoming a stripper or something out of
That
nowhere.
guy. My mom told. Okay, so my mom went to this pastor's house for to see the Super Bowl because the pastor invited. A
I
bunch
don't
of people.
understand how we just mentioned the word stripper and then pastor in the same sentence. How does this? What's going on, guys?
This guy. They go to their house and Adam Levine starts stripping while
His
singing.
clothes
He's
off, yeah,
shaking.
yeah.
He's shaking his hips. He's going all at it. And my sister told me that every single woman there. Now keep in mind, it wasn't just like the women were there. It was like
Family.
yeah, it was adults.
Okay, couple.
But there was some children there, including my sister and one of her friends. Whoa, the guy starts stripping, and all the women there, like wives, like they're not single. She just hears a unanimous "oh," and my sister was like, "What the heck is going on?" And she goes up to my mom, who's like, "Why did everyone say oh?" And she's like, because that guy's not supposed to be doing that. Stop looking at the TV. And my sister's like, okay. I
Stop
was
looking
like,
at
oh
TV.
my gosh.
We're trying to see that big California.
Yeah, I was like, this is so messed up.
Oh my god.
Man.
It was an interesting experience. The party was always fun.
Yeah, the party was
Yeah,
fun.
because we always those are always fun, especially when you're with friends and stuff.
Yeah.
But the actual like game and halftime,
Yeah.
like we've all seen better.
I never heard of Big Boy until then.
Me
Yeah,
either, bro.
I
Me
didn't even
either.
know that guy was even performing like until
Yeah.
they announced that
Yeah.
they're like Adam Levine or the Maroon
Yeah,
5,
like Maroon
Travis
5
Scott,
and Big
and
Boy.
Big
I thought it was
Boy.
just
I was
reading
like,
Maroon 5 and
what?
Travis Scott.
Yeah,
and
me
then this
too.
guy Big Boy, and then
Came
everybody's
out of nowhere.
I know. I'm like, who is
He,
he? I'm
like,
like, I
tag
guess
along.
he's a boys that's big.
He's
I know.
he's a little brother that goes up to you and says, "Mom said that you're supposed to take me too."
That's funny.
And they're all like, "Okay."
His
I
part
guess.
was his part was okay.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
sure, I guess.
Yeah, and shout out to Julian
To Big
Edelman.
Boy?
No,
To-
to
Yeah, shout out to Big Boy, guys.
I was gonna say shout out to the Patriots player Julian. I think his name Julian Edelman or whatever, because he played really well. But I'm shouting him out because the whole time me and Isma were being like, "Hey," because he had a big beard and he was like short, so we're like, "Hey, look, it's Squirrel Boy."
Yeah.
So we're like, "Man, this boy looked like a squirrel," and he had
Yeah.
big old cheeks. Or
Whenever he would like do good plays, Danny and I would look at each other like, "Oh, our boy Squirrel Boy pulling through."
yeah, because the helmet like barely fit his face, so he looked like he had big old cheeks on it. Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
Hey, look behind you. Sorry, we're at the studio right now.
and
We're
our-
recording
our-
here,
our
and
friend
our friend
Josh
Josh just came in
Just
the back.
just did pranked us in the back.
He's just dancing around.
I know he's
Look
just
at him.
dancing around, looking all silly. I
But anyways, I honestly have no idea how much time we've put into this. Oh, okay, 37 minutes. Got it. I guess this is it. This is where we kind of close it in, bro.
Our first guest right here. Ooh. First of many.
go.
You're gonna be on the podcast more too.
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, so just be expecting a couple special guests here and there on some podcasts.
Yeah, we're
But,
gonna be coming out with special guests. Sometime soon we want to come out with a Q&A because we know some of you guys have questions. So we'll be coming out with something like that. It'll be on our Instagrams. You can follow me at Danny V Bass.
And me at Tony Licious Music. Why don't you plug yourself,
Yeah,
bro?
I was about to say,
Oh, let's
plug
go.
yourself.
So my @ is ishyfishy000. So it's ISHY _ FISH. Yeah, what? FISHY 000. The number 0, not the letters, not the word.
Someone types in
You know what I mean.
ZERO.
So ishy _ fishy 000.
That's the funniest thing ever.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, guys. This was the Beats to Go podcast. My name is Tony,
I'm Danny.
I'm Ishy.
and we is out.
We's out. See ya.
Don't touch the board again. I told you.